In the northeastern U.S., torrential rain is triggering deadly flash flooding that has washed away roads and homes. It is being described as a once-in-a-millennium rainfall event. U.S. President Joe Biden declared a state of emergency for Vermont this morning. And the CBC's Magda Gebrselassie is tracking the story for us from Washington. So what other details can you share with us about this very serious situation in Vermont?
Well, the high water levels there in that state are still a concern for parts of the state today. There are a number of flood warnings in place. We've already seen some of the damage done, of course, the roads that have become rivers, the homes and the businesses damaged, and floodwaters filled with debris. Now, yesterday it was reported that some 50 people had to be rescued by boat. And for Vermont's governor, this is all unearthing memories of Hurricane Irene from 2011. Here's more from him.
This is an all hands on deck response. We have not seen rainfall like this since Irene, and in some places it will surpass even that.
New York is also the other state that's been hit hard by this. One woman died on Sunday after being swept away by the fast-moving water. And yesterday, the governor in that state said that there are a number of counties under a state of emergency, and she expected the damage from the flooding could reach almost $37 million. Meanwhile, you have the heat. The heat is really on when it comes to the southern U.S. There is a wave of heat advisories and watches and warnings in place for states from Florida to Texas to California. This is really impacting tens of millions of people, and the conditions have not been great for some time in Arizona. There's been a record 10 days, or it's not a record yet, but 10 days in a row where the temperature has been more than 43 degrees Celsius, and that heat streak is expected to continue today. Now, according to experts, a lot of this wild weather can be blamed on climate change. Take a listen.
It all comes together, if you will, in a perfect storm of consequences, which translates to truly devastating and deadly weather extremes that we're dealing with here right now.
As for any relief for some of these areas getting these extreme weather conditions, it could be a while. The current heat wave in the south could stick around for a couple of weeks or longer.
Thanks for this. That is the CBC's Magda Gebrselassie in Washington.